Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 3 here on Greengrass Isle for the first year anniversary event, and we are having a pretty good time so far. I'm eager to get into it today and see what the news is for today, but first we've got to get our 13,680 sneaky snacking. That's a little bit more than I had intended, but that does put us to Master 3, which means we get all of the incense. We got another 5 diamonds for going to bed on time. We gotta watch this little rank up animation. Ooh, I like the glow on the Pokeballs up there. That's nice. Or I guess for you guys, it's up here. Right over there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Nice little touch. Anyway, let's move on. We are at Master 3, mission complete. Nice. Now we've got to play the waiting game and slow it down for a little while. If we get really good catches pretty quickly, then we can go ahead and just power through the ranks. But for now, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. We do have 733 sleep points, and we're gonna get another 2,000 by the end of the week because of good sleep days. So that's another reason why I'm thinking maybe I do want to pick up the pace on the ranks, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We did get a Poke Biscuit for our daily lottery. That's the word. That's the one. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna buy the rest of those biscuits from the shop. So now we only have 133 points. All right, well, things are looking up. Let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report and see what we get. It really doesn't matter what we get. It's all pseudo-balanced, so any sleep type is fine with me. But let's check and see. All right, if the game will load. Okay, I thought it crashed, but no, we're fine. Session 354. 9 hours, 19 minutes of sleep with a lot of snoozing and slumbering. Looking like it's probably going to be slumbering with that 50%, not 15. It is slumbering. So we're going to skew towards the slumbering side, but that's okay. We will definitely have 8 spawns now. So we got a full 8 spawns plus a little extra one. 24.777 million. Very good. A lot of 1 stars, so good chance of getting the new starters, but Greengrass is full of all the spawns, so you never know. Anyway, we got an Ekans, a Meowth, and what else? Ekans, Meowth, Pichu, Doduo, Wynot, Magnemite, and what was the other one I missed? Magnemite, Pichu, Wynot, Meowth, Doduo, Ekans. No, I got them all. Which means we've got 3 new sleep styles. Good chance we get some starters. Just had to interrupt me, didn't you, game? You just had to interrupt me with a crash. I didn't even touch the screen this time. Anyway, we got 3 new sleep styles. There's one. We knew we were gonna get that one. I see the other one right there. That's good. That's very good. Munching sleep. Was that a 2-star? It was. Okay.
Fuecoco loves to eat and will dash with sparkling eyes toward any food it sees. Sometimes it moves its big mouth while it sleeps as though chewing. Perhaps it's dreaming about eating a tasty treat.
That adorable little guy. All right, and then right next to it, we got the, I'm guessing this is a 2-star Sprigatito. Yep, needing sleep. Oh, this ought to be adorable. Let's see. Yep. Make it little kitty biscuits. All right, perfect. 2 out of 2, or 2 out of 4 so far on Sprigatito. Very good. And then can we go 3 for 3 and get Quaxly around here somewhere? That would be sweet if we could find Quaxly somewhere. Hey, nice. There he is. All right, well, we got all 3 starters. The Seated Sleep, the 1-star Quaxly. All right. Big yawn.
Quaxly likes to keep things tidy, and the gel it secretes repels grime. Sometimes when it sleeps for a long time, the coif on its head grows dry and messy, though this is extremely rare.
Very nice. We got all 3 starters in 1 sleep research. That is very good luck. It'd be even better luck if all 3 of them are hungry. Not you. Not you. Not you either. We got 3 hungry. None of the ones we want. I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed it. All right, well, we are going to do everything we can to catch as many of these as possible. Fuecoco is going to be the main target because that's the one I use the incense for. So I do want to catch the incense Pokemon. Otherwise, it feels like a waste of an incense, you know? So let's do that. Let's use our Ultra Biscuit. That would be smart. You know what? I'm comfortable using a Great. No, not on you though. Let's use that Great Biscuit here. Okay. Yep, that's all right. Probably should have used it on Quaxley now that I think about it, but Sprigatito was right there. Definitely should have used that on Quaxley. Not probably. Definitely should have, since I already caught a pretty decent Sprigatito. No big hit. All right, buddy, just don't be full. Don't be full. Nice. All right. And now definitely don't get a big hit. Good. Perfect. Let's save that big hit. Let's save that big hit for somebody else. You would be a really good candidate for a big hit. Or a crit. Okay, well, now I wish I'd have fed that one to Quaxley too. All right, well, Quaxley's gonna get full just to spite me now. Hoping a little bit of reverse jinx will work here. If I say he's gonna get full, then he won't. All right, we're gonna Great Biscuit the Quaxley just to get it done. No big hit. Okay, that's fine. All right, no more Great Biscuits this week. We gotta save the rest. All right. I want to take all 3 of you home today. That would be fantastic. Come on, buddy. Perfect. Even better. Let's go. All right, cool. Now we're doing all right. The question is, do I take this opportunity to go ahead and feed that Pichu just to take it home? And I think, you know, in the spirit of this guy, why not? Might as well. It's 1 biscuit. It's not gonna hurt. Cool. At least it didn't go critical. All right. I think this is the most Pokemon I've taken home in 1 sleep research ever. So, 4 Pokemon to look at. And of course, we're gonna break down our boy Fuecoco first. Y'all know me. Which candy do we send out of all 3? Given how much I have been talking about how Meowscarada, in my opinion, is the best of the 3, I'm gonna send out Sprigatito candy for that reason. So, let's send out some Sprigatito candy, and let's go ahead and move on. See, we should get a decent amount of Dream Shards today. Yeah, about 6,000. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Now we can move on to the fun part. We can see just how good these guys are gonna be, if at all. Level 13 in Bold. I think Bold is pretty okay. I don't think it's ideal for an ingredient finder, but it's all right. That ingredient spread is not what we're looking for. It's close. It's not the worst. I can make it work in the long term, but much prefer triple apple. But that's okay. We can't get triple apple or the exact one we want on every Pokemon. Charge energy, of course. Inventory up M is very good. Charge energy, also pretty good for this guy. Or skill trigger, pretty good for this guy, I meant. Research XP bonus, bleh. That's okay. Helping speed M, very good. Helping speed S, it's all right. Ingredient finding would be good. How about that nature? Ooh, I was wrong. It is awful. Speed of help down? Yikes-a-roni. Okay, well. Let's see. We're only worried about apples with this guy, so let's go ahead and calculate ingredient count B. Or, nope, apples would be A. Never mind. All right, so. Apples are A, ingredient count, of course it takes a nosedive there because of sausage, but it should kick back up at level 60. Should kick up around here, right there, maybe. Maybe higher, maybe here. Come on, we're almost there. I was closer with the first guess. Only about 63. Interesting. Interesting. Thought it would have been higher, but it is what it is. That nature is just ruining this Fuecoco, though. But that's all right. This Fuecoco is not going to be that good. We're going to end up sending this one to the professor. I'm not even going to put it in the box because I already know this is not the one that I want. We're going to send this one to the professor eventually, but I'm going to hold on to it in the meantime, just in case we need one until we get a better one. But not going to put it in the box just yet on the Raynon site. Yeah, 47. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Okay. We'll go ahead and let this one finish out. Really, yeah, not having any ingredient finding. Having sausage at 30. It's not what we want. I mean, we have pretty decent odds of getting double apple. It's like a 1 in 2 chance of getting double apple. Triple apple is the hard part. That's the hard part. On the plus side, though, once we get that 1 in 2 chance of the double apples, it's only a 1 in 3 chance beyond that to get the triple apples, but a 1 in 9 chance overall to get triple apples. So we got to get very lucky to get the triple apples. There's a lot of discussion in yesterday's video with the Sprigatito that I caught about which is more important, and we also talked about it a bit in the Discord. If the sub skills are more important than the ingredient spread, and I think they're both pretty important, but the ingredient spread just barely outweighs, maybe not even barely, but it does slightly outweigh the sub skills, because with the right ingredient spread, you can make even a mediocre sub skill set work, at least for a while. But even if you have perfect sub skills, if you have the wrong ingredient spread, then there's not really anything you can do with it. So I do think that it's like probably like 60-40, 70-30 ingredient spread is more important than the sub skills and nature. Keep in mind when I say sub skills, the nature is included in that. I'm just shortening it to sub skills. But I think it's fairly even, but like 60-40, 70-30 in favor of getting the right ingredient spread is more important. So this one doesn't have the right ingredient spread. It has an okay one for the long term, but the sub skills aren't there. So this isn't something we want to invest in the long term. So we can go ahead and move on. We're not going to save this. Unfortunately, our first Fuecoco let us down. But how about our second Sprigatito? Maybe our second Sprigatito will be pretty decent, level 14 and gentle. Okay. Wow. Oh, well, we're just getting all the ingredients, which tells me this is not what I want, but we're gonna check. Maybe this will be a good milk and ginger gatherer at some point. For now, it's not looking good though. Skill trigger, well, at least we got an ingredient finder. Oop, wrong one. Skill trigger first, then ingredient finder. Inventory up M, helping speed. Here we go, prime example. Prime example. All of these sub skills are very good for Sprigatito. Maybe not necessarily in this order. You could say you want them in a different order, but the sub skills are exactly what we're looking for. The nature, actually the nature's not that bad. Main skill chance up, it's okay. That's not that bad. Gentle, energy recovery down is but with a good healer on the team, you can overcome that. So it's not the best, but this is a pretty solid skill set for a Sprigatito. But then we've got this ingredient spread. If this had triple potatoes, this would be a lot better. But unfortunately, it doesn't. So let's see. Yeah, rating it pretty low. That's kind of disappointing. 1 sub skill seed, maybe 2 at level 25 to get skilled ingredient finder M was what we really want. Would make this significantly better. But with the wrong ingredient spread, all these sub skills not really super helpful. Unless I just need potatoes and milk for some reason. I mean, it would kind of synergize well with a... if I had this earlier on in the game, this would probably synergize pretty well with a Milk Coco Blastoise, trying to pull off Is it Dream Eater Butter Curry, I think, that has potatoes? No, it's not that. Something has potatoes. No, it's just the fluffy sweet potatoes and desserts. So maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking that one. Trying to find a use for this Sprigatito where there's not really that much of a use for it. Yeah, kind of middle of the road. Also gonna send this one to the professor. Well, maybe we can get lucky with the Quaxley. Maybe we can get lucky there. So far, not looking good. Other than the fact that we need to give out a bunch of biscuits to complete a mission this week. So, there's that at least. Come on. Last rank. Probably not gonna do any... It's probably not gonna make any difference. Helping bonus is nice, but you really want to see that early on. At level 100, who knows when we're gonna get there at this rate. At this rate, we've gotten 2 level increases in a year. So if we stick with that, we've got another 4 years before we get to level 100. If they stick to 2 level increases, 5 level increases at per year. I worded that very poorly. Very poorly. My brain is mush. But you know what I'm saying. You get me. You guys get me. Man, this is taking forever. Come on, buddy. We still got 2 more to get through. I mean, I already know you're not going to be super great. There we go. Yeah, helping bonus bumps up to around 82. That makes sense, but still overall, only a PR of 58. And just a terrible ingredient spread, so not good. That one's going to the professor for sure. All right, well, let's move on. Quaxley, let's see how you do. Hopefully better. Give me solid nature. Rash, Rash is okay. I think it's energy recovery down. No, it's main skill chance up. Let's see. Ooh. I mean, actually, this is not a terrible ingredient spread. This is one of the ones that, while not the ideal ingredient spread, this is one of the ones that I thought was pretty decent, that I could make this work. And it really depends on what recipes we get later on in the game, because we do know they're going to give us more eventually. And ultimately, if not soybeans at level 60, leeks are better than oil, in my opinion, because it does match up with some other recipes that we can make. So this is pretty decent. I'm happy with this ingredient spread. Even though it's not the triple beans I wanted, I'm still happy with it. And Charge Strength M is actually very good to have on the team. So we could definitely make use of this in the right scenario. Skill Trigger S to start off with, that's pretty good too. And Ingredient Finder S, all right. Let's see how the rest goes. Inventory up M. Energy recovery bonus is okay. Inventory up L. Okay, so we doubled up on the inventories, but we did get the ingredient finder, and I know that Rash is main skill chance up. No, it's not. It's ingredient finding up and main skill chance down. I had it backwards. That's mild. That's not the one. Rash. But that skill trigger will balance out with that a little bit. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. The Blastoise that I use all the time has Rash Nature too, and it works out pretty well for me. So this one's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this one. Let's see if Rainon is happy with it too. Because so far pretty happy. I forgot to go all the way to level 100. I forgot it resets after every time you click a new Pokemon. But I think it's gonna stay pretty much the same. Energy recovery bonus, it might take a little bit of a dip here, but inventory up L will probably bring it back up. But at level 100, we're probably gonna have a very, very huge inventory anyway. Can't do the words today. Cannot do the words. So, yeah, this is a pretty good Quaxley. The only thing I think would really make it better is soybeans instead of leeks, but I'm happy with this. This is not something that I'm unhappy with by any means, just minor nitpick, but ultimately not that big a deal. Is leeks instead of beans at 60, but also, let's see, we really, ideally we want probably mild, since we're running a healer now. Maybe quiet. Quiet might be better. I think either one I would be happy with. I feel like mild is easier to overcome than negative with a healer on the team, especially one that triggers fairly often throughout the day. Energy recovery bonus would help start us off on the right foot in the morning, because that does leave us at almost 100 energy. So that does kind of counterbalance a mild nature. So yeah, that would probably be what I'd go for, because I'm not the biggest fan of XP gains down, especially as we get to the higher levels, because it already costs so much XP to get to the higher levels. Like, we talk about pseudos and legendaries costing a lot of XP to get to higher levels, but if you have XP gains down, once you get to the higher levels, even with regular Pokemon, it is a slog, or it's gonna be a slog to get through. I can't imagine level 90 to 100 with XP gains down, so that's not gonna be fun. But I was hoping that by the time I was done talking about natures, level 100 would be done, but the calculator is just taking its sweet, sweet time today. There we go. PR 91. I don't know if I necessarily agree with this, but I don't disagree either. Let's calculate expected skill count out to level 60. Very low. That's not good. Have we settled Quaxly's skill trigger rate? Let's see, level 10, 1 a day. It's okay. We could do better. Let's see. I'm not opposed to dropping a skill seed on this for Charge Strength M. Charge Strength M is actually very good. Let's run it one more time. Level 10, that's looking a lot better. 1.2. I guess that makes sense. 1.2 per day. Gonna be a lot faster once it's a Quavel. Let's just see. Oh, no. Stop. Calculate expected skill count. That's the one I want to see. 1.8. Yeah, twice a day is not bad. It's just a little extra. Just a little extra. That's not bad at all. I mean, by the time you get to level 6, that's a lot of extra strength. But, all right, let's stop speculating. We are going to put this one in the box. I need to take that skill trigger subseed off. This one in the box. It is level 13. And there we go. Job done. Cool. All right, one last Pokemon to rate. Pichu. Just caught you on a whim just because you were hungry. Where are you? There you are. Level 13 in Hardy. I feel like Hardy is one I do not see that often. All right, so we've got apple, egg. Not bad, but ultimately not that big a deal. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. Research XP bonus. Ooh, I can already tell you are not gonna be great. Ingredient finder. Helping speed, nope, not good at all. Inventory up, S, and skill level up. I'm not even gonna bother. I really don't even want to bother with this one because I already know. Oh, Hardy's neutral. I already know that I am not gonna care because berry strength is all I care about with you, and your berry strength is gonna be suboptimal. I really need a berry finding and helping bonus on a Pichu. I still do not have that on a Pichu line Pokemon. I got lucky. My starter Pikachu had berry finding, but no helping bonus. So that's really what I'm on the hunt for with these guys, is to try to find that berry finding helping bonus combo. So far, no luck. Pichu continues to troll me. So out of the 4 Pokemon we caught today, only one really good one. Still gonna continue on the Quaxly hunt. I would like to find a triple bean one, but pretty happy with the one we've got. So that's good. Unfortunately, Fuecoco, Sprigatito, and Pichu, all not really that great, but Sprigatito, we already had a good one from yesterday, so not really that bad of an issue. At least now we've got 2 out of the 3 new starters with solid candidates that I'm happy with and could use in the long term. Ultimately, I think the Quaxly ends up being the better of the 2, but we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the week goes. We got another 583 sneaky snacking. And now we can get into the part that everybody's here for, the news of the day. What do we got today? We, of course, have new news. Day 3. Ooh, there's an apple there. What does that mean? Increases to bedtime rewards and others coming soon. Oh, it's about time. As part of the first anniversary fest, we're announcing new information about Pokemon Sleep every day for a week. Our announcement for Day 3 is about rewards we plan to increase in the future. To make Pokemon Sleep easier to play, we plan to make the following adjustments during an update in early August. Okay, so around the same time we're going to get those limit increased, probably the same time. Bedtime rewards increase. Some of the rewards you can get by sticking to your bedtime will increase. They should go up with your research rank is what I think. Sleep research rewards increase. The amount of research XP and dream shards you can get from sleep research will increase slightly. Good. Adjustments will focus mainly on sleep styles that require a low amount of drowsy power. Even better because those are the ones that show up most often. Rewards when you have reached your max area bonus. If you've reached the max area bonus, your 5% area bonus increase will be automatically divided and distributed across other areas. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that'll be interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out in practice. We will announce new information tomorrow. We hope you're looking forward to it. I am looking forward to you announcing the new island that will take advantage of that new thing you just announced about spreading the area bonus across all areas. I just have a feeling we're going to get a new island announced later this week. And it's going to come along with a area bonus increase. But I don't know when they're going to do it. I think that's big enough news that it's either going to be the second to last day or the last day, depending on if they have just a complete surprise that's major that they're going to announce the last day. So I think if they announce a new island and it's on day 6, day 7 is going to be a complete game changer. But that's just total speculation and maybe a complete fever dream of mine. But overall, pretty good stuff, pretty good announcements. Being able to get better research rewards from going to bed on time does make sense, because a lot of times it's like, hey, here's 5 apples. I mean, cool, it's 5 apples, I appreciate it, but ultimately at this point I can get 5 apples from an hour with Delibird on the team. Or not even a full hour, probably 30 minutes. So the rewards for going to bed on time outside of the free diamonds just don't seem really all that great. I would like to see the rewards, like I said, increase with your research rank. Instead of, maybe at level 1 to 10 research rank, you get 5 apples. Just using that as an example. And then at max research rank at 55, hey, here's 20 apples or 30 apples or, something a lot higher that makes it feel more rewarding and more useful, because ultimately, once you're at research rank 55, you're probably not really going to see a big difference in your game because of 5 free apples. But who knows? We'll see what they're going to do later on. They'll announce it later, I guess. I wish they told us exactly what they were going to do today. But other than that, it is good to see that they are paying attention to these minor things that kind of feel like they've been left to the wayside. So I'm happy with this. Of course, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this announcement. I feel like this is a pretty good thing, and I'm eager to see what they're going to change. But really kind of can't make a proper judgment call until we know exactly how it's going to change, other than the area bonus thing. I think that's a really interesting change. I did not think they would do that. So that does help people who have expressed concerns about being at a max research rank at or area bonus at a particular island, and could also help people level up islands that they haven't even unlocked yet if they allow that area bonus to go to the areas you haven't unlocked yet. So that's interesting. Could give people a jump start at places like Lapis. All right, we did get another medal. What do we got? Number of normal types studied, 300. That's, what is that? A medium handy candy. Oh, because it's level 10. I maxed it out. Can't go any farther. Okay, well, cool. Free medium handy candies at level 10 and type studies. That's good. They also need to increase those, because I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who have hit a lot more of those level 10 medals, so getting those to level 15 would probably be good, and then making a pretty significant increase in the amount you need to find with better rewards. I think that'd be a pretty good change. But all right, we've got our community reports. There should be about 40, I'm gonna guess 44 again. Ooh, 45, I keep guessing right in the middle. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 that doubled up. Very good. All right. Also, speaking of things that need to be increased, the amount of friends you can have needs to be increased. We really need to be able to have at least 100 friends, and it would be nice if the friendship levels went up too. So hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping that's tomorrow's news, because I think Thursday would be a good time to announce that, because it's something that is a big deal, but not the biggest deal. So I think tomorrow's a good time to announce that if they're gonna do it. So hopefully tomorrow. Another 497 sneaky snacking, which we're not trying to get, but you know what, we'll take it. We are gonna collect our ingredients, because it's kind of why I have this team together right now, is 1, to get some ingredients, and 2, to get some XP on some Pokemon that could use it. So we are gonna get a little bit, of course we got a skill trigger we don't need. We are gonna get a little bit of strength from all this, but it's not the end of the world. I really want these ingredients, and I want the XP on this team, especially Dragonair. I need all the help I can get with Dragonair. But before we get to breakfast, let's check our dream gift. What are we gonna get today? Loading, random generating. What we got? Ooh, I did not think these would be in the dream gift table. All right, that's cool. Speaking of, we're about to get another one too. Hey, look at you, dropping some corn and apples that I already picked up. That hasn't happened in a hot minute, I feel like. But all right, mission rewards. Speaking of Quaxley incense, there we go. Now we've got 2 of them. 6 more biscuits will give us 10,000 dream shards. A couple more incense. I'm using 1 a day. I might drop 2 of them today. Go to bed on time 3 times, so we'll get 5 more biscuits tomorrow. I didn't even look at this, but Chikorita incense is actually very good. We used all of ours a couple weeks ago. The rest of these will almost certainly be used. I may swap in Quaxley on the team, honestly, just to get him some XP, because that was a pretty good Quaxley, and I feel pretty comfortable leveling that one up a little bit. So we might swap in Quaxley for somebody else. I may drop Gardevoir from the team, because ultimately if we're just trying to get XP and we're not trying to grow too much in strength, we don't want to keep everybody at a high energy level. That will just increase their production. And oh my god, look at those berries, those Oran berries, 333 compared to the Mago berries, only 100. Yeah, Blastoise is an absolute beast in all regards. I kind of wish I had my Omega Mid Blastoise leveled up with the berry finding, because that would be stupid broken right now. Anyway, let's look at breakfast. We're not going to make anything crazy, because we don't want to bump up our strength too much, but I am going to make just a fancy apple juice with no extra ingredients, just to get a little bit of XP on it. It's not going to be much, but every little bit will add up at the end of the day. All 84 of it. Actually, it's a lot lower than I thought it was going to be. All right, 1,355 total. It's enough for a level. It all adds up, and it's just something I won't have to do later on when I do go to start maxing out all of the recipes just for completion's sake. So, might as well get it right now. And ultimately, 1,300 isn't going to make a big difference. All right, well, things are looking pretty good over here on my side. Unfortunately, the Quaxley... No, not the Quaxley, the Fuecoco. Not good at all. The new Sprigatito, not good, but we already had the Sprigatito from yesterday, so not really worried about that. The Quaxley, very good. Very happy with that one. And the Pichu continues to troll me as usual, so... yeah... Overall, though, pretty good day. I like that news, like the Quaxley. We're going to continue the hunt. We got 2 more Quaxley incense, which is, of course, the one we don't need, because we already caught a really good one. But my Quaxley hunt is not over. I will continue to hunt more Quaxley. And hopefully we can get that triple bean one with helping bonus would be nice, and an ingredient finder M. But we'll just have to wait and see. Not much else we can do about it. So, yeah. pretty eventful day today. Happy with the way things went overall. We're at Master 3. We need to slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down a little bit. Gardevoir, you're at a pretty high level. I only have 3 Ralts candy. Ugh, that's concerning, but not the worst. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the team as is. I may swap Quaxley in later, but I think I'm kind of done collecting from everybody. I'm gonna try to get what ingredients I can, and then try to avoid as many berries as possible. Particularly trying to get that ingredient magnet to proc and get some herbs and corn. Probably gonna swap out the team a little bit later once we get a decent amount of some of these ingredients. Like, I would like to have closer to 75, 80 herbs. Corn, actually, we're pretty good. We can swap out now. Cocoa, I'd like a little bit more and a little bit more milk. We can swap out that Beware. Right now, we don't need any more corn. We're in a pretty good spot there. Trying to think of what other ingredients I would want. We could put... What do we want on the team? Ooh, yeah, you know what? Let's stock up some sausage. We need to get that sausage stocked back up. Let's do that. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna run with this team for a while. We're gonna see if we can get our pantry stocked up for a hot minute. Actually, I'm kind of second guessing that. You know what? Yep, that's a fantastic call. I should have second guessed that. Let's not do that. We don't need sausage right now. If we do decide that we want to go really hard on the strength this week, I need to stock up. I need to leave Blastoise on the team. I need Abomasnow on the team for the eggs. And I need to get Pinsir on the team eventually. But the eggs are going to be the bigger problem because of how slow Abomasnow was being. Thanks, Abomasnow, for that. So, yeah, we're going to swap him in. And... yeah. You know what? We already got the pot space increase. Let's just go ahead and swap in Pinsir now. And we'll just let these guys bring in ingredients. Try to collect and void as many berries as possible. And yeah, I think we'll be good for the rest of the week. Pretty much just like this. So, that is where I'm going to leave things today. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We had a really good sleep research, I almost said catching phase. I don't know what game that is that I'm talking about, but we had a really good sleep research. News was pretty good. Not the biggest news of the week yet, but pretty good. I like the changes and I like where their mind is at. So hopefully when we get some more information, it'll really blow us out of the water. But the fact that it's like, hey, it's an announcement, kind of an announcement for an announcement. We did get some, but a little bit of an announcement for an announcement. So I don't know, kind of good news. We'll see how things go once we get more information. But other than that, that is where I'm going to wrap it up today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Flight Master, Illusion, JP, and Waite. And if you'd like to become an ace trainer and support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right below the video. And while you're down there, go ahead and click that link to the Discord. Come and hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. And other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.